The Adventures of David Perkins. Like, subscribe, comment.
Hello and welcome to the Adventures of David Perkins. This time I'm walking around Old St John's Church at Bourton in the county of Northamptonshire. The first record of Bourton Church and village is in the year 1201, and although it is possible that there was a settlement on the site some time prior to this, neither the church nor the village is mentioned in the Great Survey of 1086. Bourton village was once of some regard, as in 1353 it was granted the right to a 3-day fair in order to celebrate the nativity of John the Baptist, to whom the church is dedicated. The church itself became associated with John the Baptist due to a natural spring that surfaces at the church's east end. Yet despite the fair and the spring, the village's population was, by the end of the 15th century, decreasing, and by the early 16th century the village had become deserted, leaving what can be seen today of the 14th century church as the only remains of the village. Writing in the early 18th century, the antiquarian Dr. John Bridges described the church as in ruins without a roof, the walls in several parts levelled with the ground. An engraving of the church was made in 1784 for the 4th volume of Francis Grose's Antiquities of England and Wales. Here the tower and spire are depicted standing. It was certainly fortunate that the engraver viewed the church when they did, since the tower was reported to have collapsed the following year. The remains of the church display a rather rare feature, in that the chancel appears to have 2 windows. An explanation for this is the overly wide nave, suggesting that the church had a south aisle that ran the full length of the nave and chancel. The addition of a south aisle is in itself not out of the ordinary, but for the aisle to continue into the chancel and have its own east window is certainly an uncommon feature.